Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What is going on, brothers and sisters? It's Daniel. We're back here again today. Alhamdulillah. Today we have this video, the red heifer thing. I got to see what this is about. Everyone's been telling me to watch this video. I keep seeing this about the red cow starting some kind of Armageddon. It's a Jewish sacrifice, I guess. So I don't know. I got this quick video from TRT World. I want to see what this is about.
Could a Texas cow start Armageddon in the Middle East in April 2024? And what does this have to do with Israel's war on Palestine's Gaza? On the 100-day anniversary of Israel's brutal assault on Gaza, Hamas spokesman Abu Ubaidah released a video explaining the motivations behind the group's incursion into Israel on October 7th. Alongside Israel's continued occupation of Palestine, he also mentioned the bringing of red cows into the occupied Palestinian territories. Ubaidah was referring to the plans of numerous right-wing Israeli groups who believe that a red cow must be sacrificed in order for the Jews to progress plans to demolish the Al-Aqsa mosque and build the fabled Third Temple in its place. It might.
So what's the deal? Like, why don't the Jews just destroy the mosque now? Like, of course, yeah. Like, why? Like, who's protecting it? I'm really curious. Is there, because they don't seem to be following any rules in terms of what they're doing in Palestine, but they're not destroying that mosque. And people are still praying there. So, why aren't they destroying it? Can anybody tell me down in the comments, like, what do you think would happen if they were to destroy it? Because I guess they want to. I don't even know. I'm so out of the loop here.
It might sound like a conspiracy theory, but hardliner Israeli group the Temple Institute have already purchased and imported 5 red Angus heifers from Texas at a cost of $500,000. They have been grazing in a kibbutz in the occupied West Bank since 2022, with reports that the sacrifice is planned to take place as early as April 2024. The sacrifice of the red heifer has its roots in the Torah and the Talmud, and it is believed that the ritual is necessary to purify the Jews so that they can pray at the Al-Aqsa compound. The sacrifice will reportedly take place on a plot of land.
So they're not pray at Al-Aqsa because they don't think that they're pure enough, so they need to sacrifice a cow first.
Mount of Olives,
okay,
facing the Al-Aqsa mosque.
Man, why did Jews like have the weird, like, I don't want to demean their faith or anything, but it just seems like they have the most strange kind of laws and like, for example, like, you can't drink milk after eating meat. This seems like kind of weird. It just seems kind of out there. Like, yeah, okay, as a Muslim, like, we don't eat swine and don't drink alcohol, but those aren't weird. You know what I mean? They're quite simple. It seems like the Jews, like, if you really look at what they do, like, sometimes they can't turn the lights off in their house and they can't press buttons, and you know what I mean? They're just like, they have the most complicated, strange kind of rituals.
Cow must be completely red, including its hooves, and must be around 3 years old at the time of sacrifice. Following the sacrifice, the ashes of the cow are due to be mixed with water and used to purify selected Jewish priests and their adherents. Since occupying East Jerusalem in 1967, right-wing Zionists have long sought to build a third temple in place of the Al-Aqsa Mosque. While initially the goal only of fringe groups such as the Temple Institute, the plan has been mainstreamed in recent years, with groups of settlers regularly storming the Muslim compound and attracting support from numerous politicians and commentators. Temple organizations have even submitted blueprints for the construction of the temple and prepared the ornaments it will hold. Last year, during the month of Ramadan, a temple movement activist was arrested after he and a group of Jewish extremists attempted to bring a goat into the Al-Aqsa compound for a ritual sacrifice. The decades-long Israeli excavations under the Al-Aqsa Mosque have also been condemned by international archaeologists and denounced by numerous authorities who say they are a means of weakening the foundations of the mosque to facilitate its demolition. If Israel were to...
Yeah, what? They're just allowed to just dig under it? They can't destroy it, but they're going to just dig under it? It's going to fall over.
To demolish the Al-Aqsa Mosque, the third holiest site in Islam, It would trigger outrage across the Arab and Muslim world. However, even if these right-wing Jewish groups are unable to proceed with the demolition, many fear that the sacrifice itself could embolden Jewish extremists to occupy the mosque and further restrict the rights of Palestinians to access the holy site.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get a ton of answers there. I'm so confused about what's going on there. Like, I'm really confused. What significance does it hold to the Jews? It was the temple mount, right? But I don't know. I gotta brush up on this. Like, I don't really know what's going on here. I somewhat understand the significance that it holds in Islam, but I don't understand why the Jews want anything to do with it. I get that they have that wall, the Wailing Wall, and that's like on the outside of the mosque compound, right? I actually don't even know. So yeah, I'm totally out of the loop. But yeah, okay. So they're trying to. The red cows are a ritual sacrifice to purify people so that they can demolish the mosque. Is that what? And then we're just kind of insinuating that this mosque being demolished is kind of the start of an Armageddon, which I imagine it probably would be akin to that. I think you'd have 2 billion people in the world very upset if you were to destroy the Al-Aqsa mosque. So, yeah, who knows what's going to happen. Let's see. So it's March 29th, so it's almost April. So let's see if they sacrifice these cows in April, and let's see what happens as a result. Like I said, I find these Jewish rituals quite strange. Like, you know, just like this is a great example. Like it has to be a certain kind of cow. I even heard that like there couldn't have been anyone that leaned up against the cow. Like it has to be so specific. The kind of cow, it has to be a red heifer, and it's like so odd. And the only reason they need that is to purify people so that they can actually do something to the. How complicated. It's amazing the world we live in, huh? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. You know, let's hope that Al-Aqsa Mosque is free for Muslims to pray inside of. That'd be amazing. I hope I can pray inside of it one day or there. I guess it's not technically like inside the building, like the whole thing is the mosque, right? Anyways, okay, quite interesting. I'm curious to learn more about this. This video quite short, but gave me a little bit of info. So hopefully you all enjoyed that and that was beneficial for you, inshallah. And inshallah, we will see you all in the next one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And Ramadan Mubarak, everybody.